Welcome back to In the Midst. So today we're going to mix things up a little bit, and I hope this is a help to you. We're going to be talking about organization, kind of like planning. So one thing that I have started to do just within the last few months, I don't know why I never thought about this before. I do like checking things off of a list. I don't like necessarily sitting down to make that list, but I like checking the boxes to say like, I'm done, I'm getting something accomplished, right? So I just use our Homeschool Planner. This is something I'm in every day. I'm already writing it, I've already got it. And at the beginning of each month, it gives me this huge overview, lots of big boxes I can write stuff in. And you can use whatever you want to, but I want to encourage you to use it. If you are struggling with finding time to do something, keeping the house clean, when am I going to run errands? When am I going to pay bills? When am I going to do whatever? So for me, with this, I write down my cleaning schedule. And this isn't, necessarily like set in stone. It's pretty close, but it gives me enough where I can go, okay, I really need to do this today. It's not going to take long, just do it. Some days you're busy, some days you're tired, some days the kids need you more, than normal. And it's hard, but if you can go, okay, I'm going to take, 10 minutes and clean the bathroom or whatever it is. So I don't write laundry in here, and I don't write cleaning the kitchen because those are done every day. So I do at least, there's only 4 of us, but I do at least 1 load of laundry every day. It just keeps it down and manageable. We don't ever run out of clean clothes. The baskets are never empty, but that's a goal I've given up on a long time ago. So cleaning the kitchen's clean every night before I go to bed. Even if I don't necessarily run the dishwasher, like if it's not full and doesn't need to be ran, but it's loaded, things are wiped down, all the food's put away, all the dishes are out of the sink, because my coffee pot sits right beside the sink, and I absolutely hate getting it to make my coffee and there's a mess everywhere. So I don't write those down. But if you need to write them down, then write them down. So this is mostly my cleaning, when I'm going to post these videos, when I go do stuff for my business that I work from home. So when I'm going to post stuff, what kind of posts I'm going to do. And it's, if I don't get to do my YouTube video on Tuesday, it gets done on Thursday. It's okay, but I need to take the time to do it. My goal, really, you're not going to believe this, but my goal is 2 videos a week. And I know now you're going to go back and look and be like, you've got videos 12 days apart. I said it's a goal, okay? So with that, this just helps keep me on track. Like for my small business, there's a group on Facebook that allows business posts on Fridays. If I don't write down that I need to go do that post, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to forget because it's only once a week. And I get busy doing a live or doing, this, homeschooling my kids. So I forget, but I really want to get that post out there. So for us, and this is going to look, however you want it to look. I don't want you to just copy mine because, I'm right. I'm not. This is what works for me. Do what you need to do. If you want to use this to start and then kind of figure out what works for you, go for it. If this works, then use it. But for us, Saturday and Sunday, I don't like plan cleaning. When my husband's home, we're doing stuff, we're out, we are, who knows what's going to happen that day. So I'm not dead set on I have to clean the bathroom on Sunday between church. I don't want to do anything Sunday between church. I just don't. For what? I don't care. Don't do it near your sister. So for us, and Monday's the same. Monday, I'm cleaning up from the weekend. We really need to sit down and do school, get back in our routine a little bit. So I don't plan cleaning on Monday. I just kind of pick up, do whatever. I will throw the laundry in, stuff like that. So Tuesday and Friday is bathrooms. We only have 2 bathrooms. And I do recruit my kids to help. They clean their bathroom. I'll check it about every other week. If company's coming over, I'm going to go check it just to make sure. But they clean their bathroom, which really helps. If your kids aren't big enough to help or old enough to do, clean the shower, then this definitely helps you to, spread things out. I can clean the whole house in like 2-3 hours in one day, but we can get school done in like 4. So I don't want to take a whole 3 hours. If we're not doing school, or I know like we've got company coming over, or I've been sick and things have slacked for a few days, or I need to clean, the outside of the cabinets, those bigger, deep spring cleaning type things. That's not done every day. That's done in the summer when my kids aren't in school. So I have decided keeping our home clean to a manageable level, a presentable level. I don't work to keep my house looking like nobody lives here. We live here, okay? So don't stress yourself out with everything has to be clean and spotless and wiped down and it looks like nobody lives here, okay? That's not realistic. That's hard. And I want to be present with my kids, and my pain levels just don't allow for that anyway, which is probably a good thing. But so I break this up to Tuesdays and Fridays. We clean the bathrooms right before the weekend, right after the weekend. We normally don't have people over throughout the week much. But if I know someone's coming over, we'll spot clean those bathrooms again before they get here. Just sinks and toilets. Make sure there's nothing on the floor. Little things like that. But otherwise, it's just Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Wednesday, I dust. Wednesday's when my husband gets paid. So that's when I am, making sure, bills are paid. And do I need to go grocery shopping? I'm making my menu. I'm making my grocery list. He might say, hey, let's go eat for lunch and let's go have a little lunch date. Things like that. So I don't plan a whole lot of stuff on Wednesday. We've got church Wednesday night. There's a lot going on. So if I can dust, okay. Things are wiped down, dusted off, it's okay. So because I dust on Wednesday, Thursday we clean the floors. So that's when we're throwing the vacuum. I don't even mop every week. I used to mop almost every day. But here we have more carpet than anything, and our linoleum spaces are really small and they don't get really dirty. So we sweep and we vacuum every week. And sometimes we do this more during the week if it needs it again. That's fine. But this is like the bare minimum. I need to keep things maintained. I need to keep things presentable. Okay. So if you need to throw in an extra day of vacuuming, go for it. We do it as needed, but it's not scheduled like, okay, today this is my one thing to get accomplished. So I hope that makes sense. So Thursday is that, and Fridays are bathrooms and sheets. So I try to get all the other laundry, make sure it's done on Thursday, so all I have are sheets on Friday. And I might, sometimes I take off all 3 beds and wash all 3 beds or remake all 3 beds on Friday, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I will just do my daughter's clothes and her sheets on Friday. Maybe I didn't get her basket earlier this week, and we'll just do her sheets this week. Next week we'll do my son's, and then we'll do ours. So I try not to go more than 2 weeks on a set of sheets. We shower. My husband and I shower every night before we go to bed. Like Wednesday night, Sunday night after church, the kids don't. So I try to not go more than 2 weeks. Sometimes things happen. Weekly is the goal. 2 weeks is the most. So whatever, we pull, don't forget your towels and things like that too. Just, whenever you want to throw those into a basket. But breaking this down has really, really, really helped. And it keeps me a little more organized, a little more accountable. So I'm like, okay, I don't really feel like I got much done today, or I'm hurting more today, or science took longer today, whatever. But I did a load of laundry and I dusted. We're good. We'll do some more tomorrow. There's too many moms who are struggling to, and if this is you, I love you. I am not, trying to be offensive, but when we're spending more time cleaning than we are being present with our kids, that's a problem. I am all for, we are the keepers of the home, and it's our job, and we cook and clean and, do all the things, but you have to teach your kids to do those too. This is not just for you to do. We have to teach our kids how to do these chores, how to do these things, clean up after themselves, clean the bathroom, run the vacuum cleaner, because one day we're not going to be here. They're going to move out or whatever, and they need to know how to do this. So don't, I know it's hard. It is so much easier and faster to just do it yourself, and it's done, and you don't have to go back and check it and all of that, but they need this. So please take the time, involve them, show them. My 6-year-old, she cleans the bathroom sink and the toilet, and my 13-year-old cleans the shower. My 6-year-old's learning to sweep. She does a okay job. 13-year-old runs the vacuum cleaner. I normally do the dusting, but I will give my 6-year-old, because her school doesn't take as long, I will give her a damp washcloth with cleaner on it, and she goes through and wipes down the door handles and the light switches in all the bedrooms and, you know, the hall, all through the house. So it gives her something to do, and it's cleaning those highly touched surfaces. So just small things like that, let them do it. They both unload the dishwasher. She gets the silverware that's right at her level. My 13-year-old gets all the other stuff, plates, cups, all that, that's higher up, and he can load the dishwasher. They are learning to work together to put the food away. You know, after I cook dinner, let's pick a bowl, let's put the food up, put it in the fridge, load the dishwasher, all that stuff. And it's not like, it doesn't make you a lazy mom. It's your job to raise your kids, to prepare them. And that's part of it. I'm not saying they have to do it every time my 13-year-old takes out the garbage. They keep their rooms clean, mostly. Make their beds, things like that. But like, make your bed every morning. I don't write that on here. It's just something that gets done. I make my bed, they make theirs. Here we go. So whatever you need to do, if you need to write it down for your kids. Give them a checklist, and they can go, okay, I brushed my teeth, my bed's made, I got dressed, I did my devotions, I, you know, checked the bathroom, whatever it is. So this is just something I wanted to share. It helps me. It keeps me on track, keeps me accountable. And like I said, don't beat yourself up if you didn't do this, if you didn't get to, you know, everything this week. Our goal is to clean the bathrooms twice a week. Well, sometimes that only happens once. Something happens, somebody calls, you've got to go do something. You know, things come up. That's life. Life happens. But if the bathrooms only get cleaned once a week, they're not atrocious. When I do go to clean them again, it's not going to take an hour to clean the bathroom. So just, it gets you in a routine, gets your kids in a routine, and they're like, okay, what do we clean it today? What do I need to do? So I don't even know like what caused me to start doing this, but like I said, it's only been in the last couple months, but it's been such a huge help. And I was like, man, why is no one, you know, talking about this? Why did no one suggest this to me? So I just wanted to share this. Maybe it will help you get on track, keep a schedule, you know, really write down and see what you need to do. Checking off that list gives that satisfaction. So whether it's work, business, family, you know, maybe you have a small business, direct sales, something like that, just cleaning, you know, I feel like so many times as moms we're overwhelmed with the house, the cleaning, the cooking, the laundry that never ends. And so we either overcompensate and we work ourselves to death, making it look like no one lives here. Or we go to the opposite end of the spectrum of nobody cares if the bathroom's clean, the sheets haven't been changed in 2 weeks, and there's 3 baskets full of clean laundry. Oh well. And we have to find a happy medium, okay? Because both of those ends are not healthy, and it's gonna drive you crazy. So I don't want to spend my evening, you know, vacuuming and mopping and using a toothbrush on the baseboards rather than reading my kids to go to bed, you know, or sitting with my husband to watch TV after a long day when he finally gets home from work. He wants me to stop and come sit and be with him and enjoy his presence and just spend time together as a family. Cleaning my house isn't worth that. There's a balance. There is a time. Things need to be cleaned and wiped down and put away. I'm not, you know, but there's a time, family time. You know, kids aren't going to necessarily remember exactly how clean the house was kept. They're going to remember mom was always busy and never sat down with us. You know, mom never read to me at bedtime, but I always heard that vacuum cleaner. That's what I fell asleep to, you know. So we don't want that. So I'm just trying to encourage you to have a balance, find a new system. And, you know, if you have to write it down and use a planner, do it. There's nothing wrong with lists and schedules and writing things down. And if you're married, make sure you put date night on here. This is essential. So just, you know, try it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. I just wanted to share something that I do, something that works for me, and try to be an encouragement. So that's it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and until next time, stay in the Word, stay close to the shepherd, and let him lead you in paths of righteousness.